Okay, I figured it out. I gotta hurry up and make this real quick. To Trump base, you all that's 48,000 income under 48,000 with the income yearly. You know that $9, that $10, maybe a little bit more. That is white skin that don't like blacks, brown people. Most of you all don't like blacks, brown people. You are supposed to be the base. Now get this. You all are the sacrifices lamp. You're the sacrificial lamps. You ain't the lamps. That's why Trump kept saying to you all, you notice where he always went at and rally at? He went to the suburban part, white on it, white on it. And don't be saying that's because half you blacks won't vote for him. Or half you niggas won't vote. That don't matter. I'm on the base. You all are not the base, but they need your all vote. The base is the NRA and the Angelica Christians. They're the family. There are some outside the circle, such as David Duke, Spencer, but them two that leading up and riling up men and some women are dispensable. It's the angelic Christian and it is the Republicans that sit in high places, and it is the NRA. Now here's why I say it. They got something to gain for it. All of us, there's a lot of them, but it's more you all. I ain't talking about no Democrats or independent. It is more you all than it is of the angelic Christian. It is more of you all than it is of the NRA, although you all have some memberships in there. You all are considered the lower ones. So all Trump got to keep saying animus, 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 animus. It's like a brainwash. And y'all hear animus, animus, animus. All he got to do is start it off, and he started off with this. I can shoot someone. Notice he didn't say who. I can shoot someone, and you still gonna support him. He didn't say I can shoot a little bitty white girl with blue eyes. Cause he know if he said that, you will or will not support him. So he can say, I can shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and you all will still support me. Remember who he been talking against? Shitholes, people of color. Who he been talking about? Animals, people of color. Who we been talking about is people of color. Those his words now. That is to get you all to be divided against us. See, once you get divided, then it be in the media. This fight happened. This man shot. This cop shot a black person. This person called the police. Meanwhile, while all these little events is going on, the Angel, Angel, Angelica Christian, his base, NRA, his base, which is known as some big called the family, is making a move, and they're making a move with Putin. So now they got to get y'all in it. Come on, get you all in it to think Putin is some high god, and it is to them. Remember, back in Kings, the Book of Kings, First Kings, Second Kings, they had they worship other gods. There was statue. This God right here is a different God. But remember now, he gonna take all them out. But meanwhile, they're trying to turn us against each other. They need your vote. The base is the NRA, it is the angelic Christians and high Republicans. We ain't never heard of 6 or 7 Republicans going to Russia, sitting down, having a meeting, which I ain't heard what the meeting was about yet, on the enemy's base, in the enemy's backyard. We have never heard of the president inviting the enemy into his house to sit down with him. We have never heard of the president talking about taking U.S. U.S. citizens, and giving it to the enemy, knowing the enemy. Now get this. We know the enemy want those U.S. citizens he Putin asked for. Putin want them dead. So yeah, I give me, and that sounds like a marvelous idea. Hand him over to Putin. Who next? He's using you all. While they're fighting and dividing, we can conquer. So here's the solution. You all better work up. He's using you all. That's why he goes to those little suburban area and how animals, he rile y'all up. But meanwhile, we all gonna get shot and killed too. They don't give a care about us. They have an agenda. One of the agenda one of their plans is almost there. That was to move that ambassador building in Israel. What did they do? Them people were in peace at first. They might have didn't like each other. They might have didn't agree with each other. Now what they doing? They over there killing each other, rioting and fighting. Now that's over there in Israel. Now if I can get them to do it here in America, in the red states, North Carolina, Michigan, whatever, blue states, whatever state, if I can get those so-called white supremacy, natural, those that is racist, if I can get them to riot and kill each other, then we can continue with our agenda because all attention gonna be on us. That's the ones that make $50,000 a yearly under. Remember now, he is attacking farmers. The farmers, you got to look at it and listen. It's the one that give us milks and other products. We need this. So now, if you raise this up and attack the farmers, it's going to hit you all. Whether you white natural, whether you just from Africa, Haiti, it will affect you all too. It is time we come together. He cannot, I don't care how much the Russia interfere, they need you all's vote because it's more you all than it is of angelic Christian. Even if you call yourself an angelic Christian, even if you got a membership in the NRA, that is why nothing was happening when them kids went out and protest against their guns and talking about guns. They didn't talk about leave your guns alone. It was certain guns they wanted banned, certain laws. No law was passed because that is his base. That's going against his base. That's high money. And you know you ain't got it. That's powerful money. Some of them got houses on islands and you know you don't have it. But I need make them think they all white. They brown eye, blue eye, blonde hair, red hair, but they're white. So I'm going to go and rattle with them. Animals, shitholes. Notice what he's doing. He ain't saying nothing against you all, but behind the curtains, who is in effect? Who's being affected? Unions, coal miners. This is truth, but you got to hear it and you got to see it. Farmers, you all are white. You all are white. So he's saying one message continuously to get in your head. It's the brainwash. Animals, shitholes, immigrants. And you all are falling for it. The immigrants are not your enemies. Who is hiring the immigrants? The immigrants can't get a job unless somebody hire them. Somebody white that own the business is hiring them. But he focused on the immigrants, shitholes, animals, brown people. He do that to turn y'all and make you all angry. And they need you all to keep your guns because he hoping you all go out and start shooting and we start shooting up one another. Our children suffer, our sons. Do you love your son? Do you love your daughters? Of course you do. Do you even love yourself? We been had this hate, but the hate was like at a base. It was still. We didn't agree. We didn't like you because you were people of color, whatever, but we didn't bother you. Now we have a leader in the White House is really saying, sick them, get them, they animals, shoot them, kill them. And I heard a man say this on Tom Hartman's show. He said it. Whatever means necessary, I'm killing them. And paraphrasing the words, he said it. This is what Trump is doing. Get him. Get him. Meanwhile, their hands being clean. Is your hands being dirty? You didn't see the Republicans, the strong, high-minded Republicans out there talking about blood and sword. He using you all. You all are the pawn. Remember the chess game? You all are the pawns. If I could get the pawns and the other pawns checkmate fighting with one another, I can make my agenda the plan. Putin is nobody's friend, not even theirs. Putin said it. I can take this country. I can take the United States of America. I'm just that bad. I'm just that smart. Putin said it. I can take this country without firing a shot. Who lives in this country? The United States. Who is Putin? What does Putin represent? Is Putin your friend? So I'm going to sum it up. This is short. I got to go to work. I'm going to get the base, not the base making plans. But I need the lower whites, my ignorant friends, my uneducated friends, he said, to plot up a fight in March. And y'all doing it. Remember y'all went against Maxine Waters? You remember that? It almost happened. I'm going to keep stirring them up. Meanwhile, while I get you all to be divided, I conquer. Who conquer? Putin conquer. It is very scary because we don't know what Putin said in that office to Trump. We don't know. It is Putin that is the enemy. We did not have this hate among the lower people like me 2 years ago. We had it among the high people where they didn't like Obama. And it was easy fed to you all being the hate that was already in your heart. See, he's feeding y'all hate. I don't like niggas anyway. I don't like people of color anyway. So he's feeding y'all hate to build y'all up, to make y'all more hateful. And we got 50-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 30-year-olds falling for this. He is the one that's feeding you all hate. And you all in high school in the clique. At least you think you're in the clique. It is to get rid of you all too. One white man years ago said it. Some whites gonna get hurt. The overall, the plan is to get rid of, which you can't, the people of color. You can't. Some whites gonna get hurt. In this case, many whites and many people of color will get hurt. You know where them kids are probably at? In Russia. It sounds stupid, huh? Think about it. Them children in Russia. They're probably in Russia. Who knows? They're probably in Korea. Who knows? Them immigrant children. Who knows? But they know where they at. If somebody here got a group of kids and they gonna own a home and they had a group of kids, 30 kids come in the building and they look at them, they automatically know who the kids is. They can pick up the phone. That's not the plan. The plan is to divide America people, those that are low incomes, those that live in the woods, the Virginia. And who he talking to? He's talking to the white people because we're not thinking about going out and shooting y'all. We're not calling the police on y'all because of the color of y'all skin. We're not even shooting y'all if we have a cop uniform on because of the color of the skin. Who is doing it? The Europeans descendant. He is using you all to, to go ahead and do what they don't want to do, even though they got the blood on their hand. And Putin going to use them and us too. You all need to think about this. I'm just a simple woman of color, but it makes sense. Notice again who he's going to and rally to. Notice what's coming out his mouth. Notice what he's doing behind the scene. I'm gonna start up a riot with the people of color and the white people descendant. That's why it's nice people on both sides. I'm gonna let them fight among each other, and then I could conquer. That's Putin plan, and I'm gonna conquer. Meanwhile, they still gonna suffer. They gonna lose farms and jobs and low income and health care, and you gotta care. You gotta care. They ain't gonna be to go to emergency. Their daughters ain't gonna have no health care to go for get checkups. The parents gonna be kicked out of nursing home. Notice this. We need to come together. Meanwhile, that 1% or that 2%, that NRA that's riling y'all up. Y'all remember she's on Fox News talking about taking our guns. Wait, now. She's riling y'all up. She's using you all to go out and kill. Then you all gonna be in court or dead yourself and go to jail. They don't care about you all. But they gotta pretend they care about the white descendant. No, they care about their base. And you all are not the base. The base is the NRA, the Angelical Christians, which they get going on in Israel trying to get what they want. What do the NRA want? I don't know. Notice the lady who they got right now, that Russian spy with all them guns, pictures. It is. Y'all wasn't at them meetings. Y'all wasn't there in them meetings. Y'all can't even afford to go to them meetings. I'm telling you right now, if I can get them to kill one another and shoot up each other, and all the media gonna talk about that, then secretly, like they've been doing when we were sleeping, we can abolish the health care. It ain't even about Obama. It ain't even about that. It's about them. They really think they're gonna have a heaven here on earth. You can't kill what God done made, because we sure didn't create ourselves. And notice it's going that war, race war is trying. He even went to Europe and tried to start it. Look at your culture. Listen what he said. Look at your culture. Now, most of those people probably is poor, are trying to make it and barely making it, just like us. Some of them is blessed with a little extra money, maybe $20,000 a month. But hey, they sure ain't getting 20 million a month. You better think about it. You all are not the base. You all are the pawn. Listen with a third ear. You all white Europeans. Richard Spencer, you a good one. David Duke are the pawns that keep the mess going, that keep the hate going. And at the end of the day, they're going to kill you all too. Because, yes, you are dispensable. Have a good morning. Now I'm going to post it.